Hello, you guys. This is going to be a love energy weekly reading for the week of December 19th through the 25th, 2016. I did a 10 card Celtic like spread. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled the cards because it does take me quite a while to shuffle, especially these mini cards. So just not to take up too much of your time, I've already shuffled them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. So our current energy when it comes to love and partnerships this week is the Seven of Pentacles. So for some of us, we're feeling like walking away or stepping away from some sort of situation, a love situation or partner. This situation is something that we've worked very hard for. We've put a lot of effort into it. And it's kind of like, what else is there for me to do? It's kind of like you're at a halt. So some of you are contemplating walking away from this because you feel like you're not getting anything out of it. You perceive that there's nothing else left for you to do, but there is this one coin here. So there is this one opportunity. There is something available to you. Before you decide to step away, do think about what that could be, what other option is out there for you, what other opportunity it is. But it just feels like you're not receiving anything, you're not getting anything out of this deal or this situation with a love partner or with someone that you've been invested in. So it's kind of like, I just need to step away. I need to walk away from this situation, whether it be for a moment or if this is something that you're very serious about, because pentacles are stable energies, they're grounded, they're firm. So it's a possibility that you're contemplating on walking away from something permanently. Okay, but Spirit is saying there's something there that you're not seeing. There's some type of opportunity here. Okay, so kind of just wait it out. The challenge and the lesson for love this week is the Fool card. So the lesson is kind of to, obviously, as a fool, to take that leap of faith, not really knowing where you're going. There's not this cushion at the end of the cliff that you can rely on. It's kind of, you have to see what happens once you take this leap of faith. The leap of faith, the challenge of this could be you taking a risk. It could also be that that risk is walking away from the situation, or the risk is you feeling as though you have to do something that's out of character to keep this thing going or to keep it moving. And that's challenging for you. For others, Spirit is saying that it's time to give it up with this situation, to take that leap of faith and see what happens if you do step away or walk away. A lot of you feel as though that is a risky thing. I can't do that. I've invested too much. I can't leave this person, or I can't just forget about them or move on. But Spirit is saying in both ways to take that risk. There's no guarantee of the outcome, and that's the whole point of it. The whole point is faith. Do you trust in yourself enough? Do you trust in your guidance enough, your gut, to follow that? Okay. There's some type of illumination that comes with this risk here, this leap of faith, but it's a challenge to get there. However, whatever the situation is for you, it is going to feel like a risk. All right, so the focus for us that will be of our highest good this week when it comes to love is the Queen of Wands. So we must take the leadership position in this. Be the key player. Do stick to your guns. Do honor your truth and what it is that you want. Stay determined. Stay ambitious. Be goal oriented, but know when it's worthy of your attention and focus and your effort. Okay, so kind of focus on what matters to you. What is your true passion? Is this really what I truly, truly want? Am I really passionate about this thing? Can I build a life with this person? Can I evolve and grow with this person? Will they respect me? Will they grow and evolve in this relationship? Can we strive together in the best way possible? Is this going to be in our highest good for not just you and me, but for others around us. So that's kind of where you want to focus this at, okay? Where you want to look at things and do it from a positive perspective of what is for me, what works for me, what is best for me, not is this person treating me bad, is he hurting me? But think about it, if are my needs being met? Am I happy? Am I receiving? Do I feel empowered? Do I feel strong in this position, or do I feel weak and powerless, used and abused? You have to kind of look at it, but don't do it in a sense that you're overanalyzing. You have to be careful about that. Look at it from a level, practical sense, not overly emotional. Well, he didn't call me back when he said he would, so he must not care. That's overreacting. But if a person is blatantly disrespecting you, then that's more practical. That's something that's obvious, okay? The past that we're coming from that's influencing the Seven of Pentacles energy, we have the Emperor. So there's a strong energy. This person that you're dealing with, they're very much strong. And I also pulled the King of Cups, but I put it back. I usually take what trumps over a card. So obviously the Major Arcana trumps the King of Cups, but there is someone that you're very emotionally invested in. You have deep feelings for this person. Doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could also be female for you. But this person is very strong in your energy right now. You're very focused on them. You're actually feeling like they have the upper hands over you. You feel like they're controlling the situation, that you don't have control in this situation. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of like there's stubborn energy. It can be you, but it can also be the person that you're dealing with. You feel as though, whether it's energetically or right in front of you, you feel like this person is kind of blocking you from moving on, or that's how you're perceiving it. So you're actually giving this person much power, or you have given them too much power than what they're actually capable of. Because Spirit is saying to focus as the Queen of Wands, which is a leader. She's ambitious. She's well respected. So you have to look at yourself in that sense, even though it's the Emperor and he's intimidating in a sense. There's some sort of emotional control. You're allowing this person to dictate how you feel about yourself, or where you stand with this. So that's why you're like, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not where I want to be. Things are not working out. This person won't let me leave, or it's like you're too much focused on them. You're seeing all of these signs and synchronicities that remind you of this person. Every time you think about leaving, they text you, they call you, they show up, or you just start thinking about them, and it's like it draws you back in. But you need to stand up for what you feel is right for you. Your biggest strength is the Tower. Your biggest strength is going to be letting go of something, whether it be an aspect of the connection, how you're perceiving it, how you're feeling, thinking about it, or the actual situation. Spirit is saying that something needs to be let go of, something needs to come down. Let go of your control over this, your fear of whatever is changing. You have to let it go. The more you resist it, the more dramatic this shift is. It's like very it's like chaotic, unknown energy, unstable. I don't know what to do with this. But it's kind of like you have to trust where Spirit is leading you. So your biggest strength is going to be releasing and letting go, following the divine plan, and taking that leap of faith. Okay. All right. So the energy that you're moving into when it comes to the situation is the Queen of Pentacles. So you're moving into this energy of more stability, more control within the situation. Not so much control, but feeling more grounded with this energy, not all over the place, feeling as though someone is controlling you or you don't have any control in the situation. It's like you'll be looking at things from a more practical perspective. Maybe even figuring out what this opportunity is or what to do moving forward. What I have here, like I have something to work with now. You'll be much more grounded, and I feel more stern in your decision or where you're at with this situation this week. All right, so your suggested approach with all of this is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is telling you to keep moving forward. Don't give up. Don't stop to where you don't even want to look at the situation. You don't want to focus on it. Don't do that. You don't necessarily have to take a physical action, but you do need to do something that will help you move forward. Meaning whether you need to figure out, what do I do with this situation? Where do I go in relations to this person? Do I stay or do I go? You kind of have to prep and plan, because it's like you're almost to the point of taking that leap or making a decision or standing firm, staying grounded. So Spirit is telling you to keep going. Don't stop where you are, even if that means walking away. Not giving up on yourself too much where you're throwing in the towel because you feel like you're powerless. You have to know where your power lies within the situation and take it back and just get this thing done with once and for all. Whatever you decide to do, stand firm in that and keep going. All right. So next we have the Hierophant, which represents what you're unaware of when it comes to this. The Hierophant represents you're unaware of, it's like you kind of made a spiritual vow or commitment to this situation or to this person. And it's like you're very loyal to the outcome or loyal to this journey. It's like a spiritual journey within self. You're not aware of just how committed you've made yourself to this. Like, I've dedicated so much time to this, and it's almost to the point where, I don't know, this sounds crazy, but I have to say it anyway. So almost to the point where this relationship is your religion. So it's like it's very serious for you, and you have to be careful with this, just how seriously you're taking it, because it's like a false sense of commitment to something or someone, when this is your show, this is your life, this is your journey. So at any time, it's like you can break free of this pattern of feeling like I'm desperately needing to make something happen, figure it all out. It has to make sense. It's like you're driving yourself crazy. You've given this person way too much power. And it's not that serious in a sense where you're losing your control and losing your power. Because this is your journey. And as long as you're following your highest truth and your soul's calling, you can't go wrong. So you're feeling guilty because you're being called to do something with the situation, and you're like, no, because I've dedicated my time to this. Some ideals, this is also about traditions and belief systems as well. So it's like that's possibly a structure that needs to come down. Something that's very grounded, deep rooted within you. It's a spirit, something spiritual as well. It's like it has to come down. These ideals, these beliefs, you're not even aware of just how serious or you've placed this thing and how much you've made it. You've attached yourself to it strongly and energetically. It's like this strong tie, spiritual tie that you have with the situation, and you tied it yourself. Like your higher self it already knows the answer. It already has the wisdom. You know the truth of the situation. It's like you're not aware of just how powerful this thing is for you, of how much power you put into it, how much life you've put into that. Okay, so your biggest hope and your biggest fear is that this knight will never come in and give you what you want. So you're in fear that however this works out, that this person will never give me what I want, what I think and feel is valuable. And that's what you're waiting for. You're like, I'm done. I've done all I could do. Now it's their turn. They need to give me something back. They need to do something. They need to say something. They need to change something. And I'm not doing this anymore. I'm walking away. I'm stepping away, or I'm just going to wait. But Spirit is saying you have that in what you're looking for. For a lot of you, it could be that the ball is on you. You need to make the change that you want to see with this person, or take it a little deeper. You have to be what you're looking for in that other person, or what you want them to give you. You have to give that valuable thing back to yourself. You have to value you. Okay? So it's like you're waiting forever. The King of Pentacles, he's a man that really takes his time. He's not like the Knight of Wands. He's not, I'm going. He's not the Knight of Swords where he's like, I'm just going to step it. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to take this risk. He's not the Knight of Cups where he's coming through slowly and smoothly. Might even be always there, clingy. He's not that knight. That knight is more practical. He's loyal in his ways. So you're hoping that this person will finally just come through and speed up the process because he's dragging his feet. He's taking too long, or she's taking too long. When are they going to make a decision? When are they going to say something? When are they going to do something? When are they going to change something? When are they going to do it? And it's like the Knight of Pentacles is who he is. He shows you his true colors. He's loyal. He's reliable. So if it's like you're not getting that and something to see within that, it's like I'm in fear that he's or she is not going to come to me. What's happening? What's wrong? So the possible outcome is the Five of Cups. So it will be something emotional for you that you have to walk away from. You're going to be disappointed in some shape or form. How serious or non-serious it is, it all depends on you individually. But there's some type of emotional, it's like not turmoil, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing. But it's very painful that you have to, a lot of you will have to walk away from something. And even if you are the person that decides to walk away, it's going to hurt. It's not going to be easy. But it's a process, and it's a healing that you have to go through right now, because the Tower card is your biggest strength, will be releasing something, whether it's your control, whether it's your beliefs, whether it's the person, whether it's a desire that you've had surrounding that love situation, whatever it is for you. You all have your own unique situation, so it's going to be different for everyone. But no matter what it is, something that was very valuable to you, emotionally invested in, you're going to have to release something surrounding that and turn your back to it. Literally walk away and release it. And it's not going to be easy, but Spirit is saying that with this, you're healing yourself and you're moving into a more harmonious place emotionally. And it might be that you have to do this for the time being, or this might be permanent, but at least you're heading somewhere where you feel stable within yourself. You feel harmony and at peace. It will be within time. This energy will pass, okay? The overall energy you have is commitment. So you're very, very much committed to this love situation. It's like I have put my all into this, and I have to release this, that, or them, whatever it is for you. It's a strong, strong spiritual tie that you've had to this thing. You've invested a lot into it. A lot. Oops. And it's going to be hard to do that. But you have to take your power back. And it's not going to be easy, but it's better than resisting, because it's in your strength position, so you can do it. Just takes the willpower and the self-discipline to do it and commit to it. This is all about commitments. You have to choose your commitments wisely. What you're willing to invest in. Is this of my highest good? Okay, so I'm going to pull an angel card from the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck for the week as advice for us to take for the week. Gods of the Arts, or God of the Arts, the artist within you is about to emerge. So it's like something within this release is going to bring about so many different aspects and spiritual gifts, things that you didn't see about yourself that you might have not valued or didn't even know were there. All of these valuable aspects of yourself, your divine gifts, all of your potential is going to manifest itself through this releasing. And that's what's going to make you feel at whole and at peace, because it's like you're finally releasing something that may have not truly been resonant for you. That may have only been a seasonal thing, but you've made it a lifetime situation. With letting something go, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I want to be careful with saying that, because everyone's situation is going to be different. But something is being let go of. And with that comes your soul's truth. You're going to see your value, your worth. You're going to look at the world more colorfully, more limitless. Your possibilities for you appear endless. And it's like, now I can shape my life. You take your power back. And that's why you're coming into the energy of feeling whole again and at peace and grounded. And you're holding on to something worthy. I'm that thing that's worthy. I don't have to wait for someone to give it to me. But that's what I'm getting for you guys. I do hope that this reading resonates, that it will be helpful. I send you guys lots of love and lots of light, and happy holidays. Take care.